Yeah, I asked if you wanted to come check out my hot tub. You said no, so let's check.
No, I find it kind of weird because before that you offered to pay for the whole thing.
Okay, you just want to be friends. Friends split the check. So put your cards in and let's split the check.
Wait, so
I want you women to know that these men are nice to you because they feel like they're going to get something from you in return. So if currently you have a man that is nice to you and you're like, oh my God, he's so nice. Oh my God, he's so nice. It's because you feel like there's a potential of him getting into your pants. So that is why it's nice to you. It's not because it's nice to you because he is genuinely nice. Most of them are not genuinely nice at all. It's because they know that if I do this for her, she will give me this one. If I do this for her, that means automatically I have to get into her pants. That is why they are doing all of that. So he went on a date with this girl and she was like, I just want to be friends, and he invited her over. Of course, he was saying that he's going to pay the bill for the date. And he said, oh, I want you to come check out my hot tub and all of that. And she said, no, I'm not coming. And he got pissed off and he said, then you pay for your meal. We're gonna split the deal. If you're not coming to my house, I'm not gonna pay for the meal.
what did you just ask me?
Oh, I just asked if you'd be cool with splitting the check.
No, before that you asked something else.
Yeah, I asked if you wanted to come check out my hot tub. You said no, so let's check.
No, I find it kind of weird because before that you offered to pay for the whole thing.
Okay, you just want to be friends. Friends split the check. So put your cards in and let's split the check. Or you know what? I don't think I actually want to be friends with someone who doesn't appreciate nice guys. Offer to pay. So why don't you pay for the whole thing? How about that?
Really?
So you're not even that hot, by the way. So.
No. So what did you just ask me?
Oh, I just asked if you'd be cool with splitting the check.
No, before that
Okay.
you asked something else.
Yeah, I asked if you wanted to come check out my hot tub. You said no, so let's check.
No, I find it kind of weird because before that you offered to pay for the whole thing.
Okay, you just want to be friends. Friends split the check. So put your cards in and let's split the check. Or you know what? I don't think I actually want to be friends with someone who doesn't appreciate nice guys.
You see, this is exactly why women don't want to date us anymore. A lot of you guys don't date with intention. You go on a date with a woman, you offer to pay for the date, and you also offer her to come over to your place. And when she says no, we're splitting the bill. Really? Like this is really embarrassing, guys. Like this is really sad. Let me tell you something. If you don't have the right intentions with dating and all you're wanting is fun, leave women alone, okay?
So what did you just ask me?
Oh, I just asked if you'd be cool with splitting the check.
No, before that
Okay.
you asked something else.
Yeah, I asked if you wanted to come check out my hot tub. You said
Okay, so this is obviously some sort of skip, but the concept is something I've heard happening before. Like, oh, like he invites her to come back to his place, and now he wants to split the bill because she said no. And as you guys know, I'm very anti men have to pay every time. Like, that's never been my take. However, I feel like if you are a man or a woman, if you're either party, you should not go on that date unless you're comfortable with the concept of potentially having to pay for this other person. Now, look, if you want to split the bill, okay, fine, whatever. But me personally, I feel like someone should pay. Like, come on, you're adults. But genuinely, if you don't have enough faith in this person, right, or you don't like them enough conceptually to be able to imagine yourself paying for their meal and being fine with it, even if, like, you don't sleep with them immediately, then you shouldn't go on a date with that person because you simply don't like them enough. Now, mind you, again, there are other options. I love linking with people. Like, hey, slide over. Hey, come to my place. Something like that. But taking someone on a date under the guise of you just want to go home with them and not really looking for anything else, you're wasting both of your time and money. And again, like I said, I'm very anti the concept of men paying all the time. But if you, in your mind, if you don't like this person enough to be okay with the concept of paying, then you shouldn't be dating them. And again, like this is something I say to women a lot. So this is like kind of just like the reverse of that. Because my thing, I'm like, bro, if you wouldn't be willing to pay for a man's food, then you clearly don't like him that much. Don't date him. So it's like the same thing goes here.
So before that you asked something else.
yeah, I asked if you wanted to come check out my hot tub. You said no, so check.
No, I find it kind of weird because before that you offered to pay for the whole thing.
Okay, you just want to be friends. Friends split the check. So put your cards in and let's split the check. Or you know what? I don't think I actually want to be friends with someone who doesn't appreciate nice guys.
Hypothetically, Let's say this woman has zero situational awareness and decides to go with a man she barely knows to a house she's never been to a hot tub she's never seen. The minute she gets in that man's house, she is now in danger. Let's say there is a hot tub, right? And then she would have said something complimentary like, oh, it's such a nice hot tub. He would have said some slick shit like, well, why don't you get in, you know? Why don't you get in and try the water? She would have said something very normal like, I didn't bring an extra change of clothes because she didn't know she was going swimming. He would have said some more slick shit they thought was dope in his head like, I mean, you don't have to wear clothes, right? You don't have to wear clothes. Now, let's say the respectful young lady decides not to get fully naked, but like down to a bra and panty set, an unmatched bra and panty set, just to indicate that there was nothing planned to go down on this date, right? And gets in the hot tub. And the man would probably be respectful for, I'm gonna give him grace and say 45 seconds. He would have made some uncomfortable advances towards her. And let's say at this point, she decides to exercise her free will and take back consent, not even take back because she never gave any to begin with, and decides to set boundaries there. Her life, or at the very least her body, would have been in danger. Why? Because he paid for the dinner, so the chances of him getting some in his mind rose up 100%. She came to my house, so the chances of getting some rose up another like 300%. She's naked in my hot tub. There is 0% margin of error or rejection in his mind at this point. So let's say she says no at that point. In his mind, he tripped at the finish line and he's about to crash the fuck out. Well, Professor, you don't know that for sure. Look how he reacted to her saying she just wanted to be friends and not check out his hot tub. Was that the behavior of a calm, rational man? No, I think it is. So, men, I want you guys to understand that when women say no, and when women are defensive, and when women don't want to do certain things, and you're confused because to you it seems pretty harmless, this is the shit they have to navigate. A woman with zero situational awareness would be in danger in that situation because, again, a man she barely knows in a house she's never been to, in a hot tub she's seeing for the first time, she has no idea what the layout of the house looks like. She has no idea what kind of weapons or things he has in the house. She has no idea how to get out of this situation without this man crashing out on her and making her feel unsafe. So men, I want you guys to understand that when women or men tell you to accept rejection, accept it. Or you're going to be like this man. In the scenario that I just painted, it's some shit that a woman's probably going through right now. I pray not, but it happens more often than you think. Class dismissed.
You guys, these men know exactly what they are doing. So we women, we have to also know exactly what we are doing. You have to know the game. I feel like you just have to know the game as the woman to excel in this dating space. Because if you still want to date men and you're in a dating space and you're going on dates and all of that, you need to understand the game because they know exactly what they are doing. They feel like if they pay for dates, they pay for this, they buy you this, they buy you that, and they invite you over to their house. And probably you came because you're like, oh, he's a very nice guy. I like his vibe and all of that. They in their head, that's already consent. She wants me to sleep with her. We're gonna have. And if you do not, like you're like, no, I don't want to. I just came to your house to chill. They get very defensive and very offended. In fact, they will take all the things that they bought for you and be like, okay, give me everything I bought for you, since you don't want to have anything to do with me. Exactly what they do. Even when you go out as a girl, you just go out to have fun with your friends and all of that, and a man pays for the bill and all of that, and you're coming to meet you to be like, would you come and spend the night with me? Do you want me to? And you're like, no, I don't do such. Or probably you just tell them, no, I have a boyfriend. They will take back whatever they did. They'll take it back. So I'm like, nobody begged you to pay for people out there does not tell you they cannot afford whatever they are eating or drinking outside. So you that decided to pay for it and now you are being pained because you already see that there's no potential. There's no way you can get into in between those pants. So they take back their kindness. But a man that is being nice to you and because it feels like he has a potential of getting into your pants and he sees that there is no longer potential, it's going to withdraw immediately. Immediately. Because you just see the way it will just withdraw immediately. Because most of them, that is what they do. They are not nice, genuinely. what they are actually doing is to get between your pants. Once they get it, that's the end. Okay. So if you feel like you find a nice guy, oh my god, he's so nice, oh my God, he's so nice. Probably you've not slept with him. You guys, what's your take on this video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Sugar Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.